Hello, welcome to my channel. I am Unomi, and this is my first attempt at a base tour. I was remiss to do it the first season. I had a pretty good thing going. I did try to post some things into the Discord, um, where I was met with a lot of much better builds, to say the least. I have to say this community is very talented with their house building, base building in general. And I kind of gave up, to be honest, at the time. But you know, I've been investing hundreds more hours into this game, entirely into the building for the most part. So I thought I'd give it a try. Here's my base. Let's take a look. Let's go ahead and all right. Well, if you take a look to the right here, we have our animal enclosure. The first thing that we're met with. I have, what is it, 4 goats and 2 deer for the purpose of making milkies. Delicious milkies. I don't know if you heard, I heard when the animals were just introduced into the game, husbandry was introduced, that other players were able to kill your pets. So yeah, I couldn't bear the thought of having my beloved animal companions meet such a fate. I decided to build them entire enclosures. I actually had to redo my base at the time to accommodate this. Originally, it ran from these 2 enclosures all the way down, connecting to my girlfriend's base, which we'll get into later. Yeah, all the way down through there. It was a total of like 9 habitats or so. We ended up having to cut it down due to limitations, budget issues, the city ordinance, and such. Moving forward, let's double back here. All right. Next up, we have my my farm, or as I like to call it, Big Pharma. I easily have about 160 to 100. I've been cutting it down. I'm trying to get it down to 150 crop boxes. We got a nice little operation running here. This is what I do this season. It's not very lucrative. I wouldn't recommend it. They need to work on some things when it comes to the food in this game, the spoilage and the monetization. People don't seem to understand the effort that it takes to make Deviant. I mean, I went an entire day yesterday and didn't really get any Deviant yields. I probably got like a handful. I think they might have shadow nerfed it, not sure. We'll get into that later, but moving forward. Let's take a look around the outside of the house first. Here's my entryway. I was really proud of this initially. I still am. This is technically the entrance. If you teleport to my house, this is where you pop up right here. And you will see my fountain. I did a little adjustment with it, as you can see. I think it's kind of cute. It'll look a lot better once we have more seasons under our belt. Vending machine, just to, you know, nice little luxury for people to have. I don't really know what you call this. Outside walkway. We're gonna just stick to the layman's terminology. I originally had a big issue where this house was originally built. Well, a big issue for me. There were bushes in the way that would clip through the floor. That's a huge issue for my OCD tendencies, so I decided to build up and around it. Looks quite nice if you ask me. Another fountain. Gotta have more fountains. The more fountains you are, the more wealthier of a man you are, the more wealthier of a life you have. Somebody probably said that once. Sorry, folks, it might get a little loud here. As you wrap around the house, you'll see that we have outdoor seating and dining for all guests who decide to come by. We have recently had a party. I apologize. We haven't had a chance to clean up yet. Ah, how's it going, Mr. Wish, my man? I'll have the usual. So yeah, this is our bar. Operated by Mr. Wish over here. He likes to... He took it upon himself, actually, to operate this here. Time to time, he likes to make cheese in these barrels. Goes towards our deviated food operations. Have a nice little gaming area there. And a dance floor. Come on, let's cut it loose, guys. Yeah, I love this shit. Okay. So. Yeah, here it goes. If we go back around here, it wraps back around up into my house. We're gonna save that for last, I think. Right now, we're gonna go here. I'm sure you all want to know as I approached. You probably saw this wonderful structure we have here. As you can see, you might have guessed by now. Yeah, the picture says it all right there. I'm not proud of it, but I will say I am proud of this game. I love it, and oh, pardon my French. I love the game. And I don't care what people say about it. I mean, it's fun. And I'm gonna glaze my boy, my game, the devs. Yeah. Love it. Got our nice little designs. This little thing I won from that first loot box, whatever. Oh yeah, these pretty nifty. I don't know. I feel like a lot of people don't know about this. I guess while we're here, I mean, on the off chance that people don't know about these, whatever. They're pretty cute. I absolutely love them. You can write on that, but I put it in my girlfriend's area. This is all, like, there's a property line here, so she has to do it. She doesn't really play. I'd have to log in on her to do something with it. I don't really care to do anything. Yeah, this took a lot of time. Originally, there was just kind of like a bridge connecting here as well as over there by the pets. But yeah, that's about it we have here. I'm sure this is a big hit with people who drive through the area. Onward to our next spot. All right. Next up, we have the museum, or also known as my girlfriend's house, that she never uses, so I converted into a museum. And she was absolutely thrilled to have heard that. Here's the entryway. Originally, so I was experimenting with designs. I don't know what you call this. It's half of an A-frame, clearly. My house never used to be like that. I actually inspired myself with this house and decided to follow suit with mine over there. So this was kind of the progenitor. I said, why not, you know, have a running theme. It's an art gallery. I called it a museum. I should have said otherwise. It's an art gallery. So yeah, it's a slow crawl, but I am of course collecting everything I can get my grubby mitts on. And then there's a little entryway here to connect to my girlfriend's actual... I had to... Originally, this was all I had for her. I had to actually build this part of the house because she was kind of upset at me for making her live in such a small area. I mean, in my defense, you can build your house, and it's not like I have you have no privileges. You know, you can do what you want. But let's be honest. The one in the relationship who is more interested in building things is clearly me. So let's just agree to leave it to me, babe. I love you. And moving forward, we're in her house now. We are now in her house. This is probably okay. I'm something of a freak of nature. I don't know if you watch my stream, you may have heard of me. That was a joke. It's honestly, I can't say I'm a big fan of the layout. This is out of my jurisdiction, really. To be frank with you, I leave this entirely up to my girlfriend to design. She doesn't seem to care as much as I do about certain trivialities. Most would say. I'm sure a lot of people would disagree with my methods. That they seem to be somewhat on the edge. Let's just say they lean towards a certain weirdness or neuroticism. Neuroticism, not eroticism. I'm neurotic, I would say. Anyways, let's go. I am proud of this. I did this for her one day. Only because I don't have any use for this decorations. It's very frou-frou. I ended up buying this. I'm not a big fan. Oh, I gotta replace that lamp. I have a much better lamp for that. I don't know if I can do that right now. Cameras, can we? Oh, we don't. No. We'll have to look into that later. Oh, I can put a candle down. You'd love that. There we go. There we go. Always ABD, guys. ABD. Always be decorating. So. Oh yeah, her vending machine. Cool. That's. It's been a long time since she's been on. But yeah, this is her bathroom that I decorated. Built and decorated. It's pretty cool. Glad to have put these cosmetics to a use. And let's just go. Little balcony. Oh, well, that's cool. What are you guys talking about? They're having a little conversation here. Are they plotting? Who knows? Here we go. We have an inner walkway here. Mitsuko, this is where she shows off her talent. Where everyone can see. She can play the piano with her feet. Actually, before we go, should we do a panty check, Mitsuko? Panty check? I'm just kidding. We can't do that now. Not with all the cameras here. Let's get out of here, guys. Anyways, we come upstairs and then we see there's not much to show. This is just something I did because she needed more space. More space. It gets a little cluttered down there. We have space. It's a lot. There's still more space too in case she needs it. So I feel like that's all the space she'll need. Nice shot of my house from here. I don't really often look at my house. This might be thumbnail status. Little island I built for her down there in case she wants to get away from things. Let's get out of there. It's not much to see here, like I said. Here's the remainder of the enclosures. Oh God, the bee got in the house. We're gonna have to call the exterminator. It is kind of a mess. I apologize. She hasn't been on in a while, so that's the state of things. We have her. She has a few wolves, I guess. That's all we really want. They're taking a bath right now. Oh my God. They're not in a good condition. We're gonna cut that later, right? She also decided to do a little farming operation for herself. There really isn't much to do with it now. Here's something I am proud of. So I did this design. Now to you guys it might not look like much, but of course this is the obligatory 2.5 blocks tall. What do you call it? Two 2 walls and a half, you know? Um, it's not as spaced out as it could be. There could be improvements on this, but honestly, like, look at this from afar. It looks pretty cool, doesn't it? You could still cover a lot of prop boxes with this. I might do that moving forward. It's not the, of course, it's not the most optimized, but it looks snazzy. I like it. And you could save a lot on your structure build if you know, instead of like having that big bulky thing of mine that took up like over 150 structure points or whatever. This would save you on an incredible amount of it. She needs to power her base, I guess. The power is out. Moving forward, I built this garage for her because she needed space. There still seems to be a lot of space not used up. But, you know, I built it for her. Remember, that was the point of contention, so I did it. So she has a lot of space, as you can see. It's almost a shame she doesn't use it. Anyways, let's get out of here. That's all there's to show. I'm not really proud of all that. That's kind of the stuff that I had to do. A little private island. Take a break, guys. Little tea break. All right. So anyways, let's get on with the show. Back on Love Island. We should throw a party here, guys. Everybody, let's link up. World 6. I don't remember what server it is, but whatever. Okay. We're here back at my house. And let's get inside. We walked in through the back door. Let's actually not do that. Let's go in through the front. What are you doing? Jeeves, I told you not to do this in the front yard, dude. Anyways, here we are. We're back at the front of my house. Let's go ahead and see what's upstairs. Close the door. We are immediately met with the kitchen to our right. I decided to keep it an open plan. To me, originally, I'm not a big fan of open plans. I feel like they're just kind of lazy. I mean, nothing wrong with that, of course. But honestly, it just works, you know? Open plans are awesome. I think people really love having open space. So why not? In this game, use it up. I don't have any fish yet. Because I'm always grinding, you know? Always on that Sigma grind set. No, not much time to actually do recreational fishing. But I have the tanks ready. This is actually a Prism Digby. I wish he was sitting here so we can flex, but, you know, whatever. The living room's kind of just a seating area. I do want to use some of the space, but I don't have any build left. I have one spot left for furnishing, so not really much I could do. I guess I could just throw a fountain like that one down right here. I don't know. No big deal. Oh, also, if someone's like me and ran into the issue with this fireplace, because, you know, it's just this fireplace. Well, if you can see what I did, you just go ahead and slap down a, well, what is it here? A wood column. Originally, I just did this, and I reskinned it, but if you don't have a skin, you can use a stone column, or you can use this concrete column. I feel the concrete hits home harder. It implies that there's some sort of delivery system for the smoke. Even though it ends right there. I mean, I don't care. No one's gonna look at that far. They're just gonna see that, right? Anyway. We come up to the second floor. This is the manufacturing floor. This is where our strategies are concocted, our city planning, war planning, manufacturing, our hub for industry all takes place here. Where's my bike? What the hell? That's weird. Isn't it supposed to be there? Wait a minute. Hold on a sec, guys. Let me see something. Oh, that's crazy, guys. Did you notice that? They changed. That's recent. That just happened. Before it would show up there and there, but it now takes it off your garage. And yeah, all right. Cool, man. Breaking news on my channel. We got the science machine here. Here's a nice little view of what's going on down there again. Very proud of that. All right. But yeah, manufacturing floor. I don't know. In future builds, I might want to move manufacturing processes wherever my farm is. Keep it separate from my residential. You know, due to pollution and all the noise that would occur up here. This just kind of works. I mean, you know, nothing is perfect in the first attempt. Very, very rarely, I guess. Very open on this side. That's my truck over there. I'm not gonna say that I wish that guy moved. Because, you know, he's fine. You can live your best life right there. But, man, my property value would be just a little bit higher, you know? A little bit higher. Coming up to the third floor is my own personal gallery, guys. We can take a look at Rachel's house from over here. Very nice. Gosh, everything looks perfect from far away. Yeah, it looks really good, doesn't it? This is why I'm a huge fan. From here on out, it's gonna be hard not to build skyscrapers, to be honest. I don't see any season where I don't build like a skyscraper of sort or something. Who knows? There are some crazy builds out there I've seen where it's like European Bavarian villages and such. Fascinating stuff, but holy cow. Anyways, here we are at the art gallery, my own art gallery. I didn't have anything else to do with this floor. I was gonna turn it into a bathroom, but just I don't. The spacing is weird, very weird. You know, you don't have much room to work with each corner, and yeah. So this is what I did. Art gallery. When in doubt, art gallery it out. You might be thinking to yourself, Anomi, I could have sworn you had a 5-story building, and you've only shown us 3 stories. Well, that's the thing, guys. You must not have known about this. Boom. The portal will take you to the top floor of the facility. I would say the best view of the house, best view of the lay of the lands, but that's just not the case. This is what I call the blue room. Another cosmetic I ended up spilling into. It's really hard because it's a very ultra specific set of you know, furniture. Like, you know, it kind of is just, yeah, very hard to match with anything that isn't released alongside of it. Little bookcase, but you know, if you prefer the quiet, come up here, have yourself a nice little sit and read and relax. Yeah. So let's go ahead and head downstairs. This is the 4th floor of the house, which is my bedroom. Honestly, I love this place. I feel like it worked out better than I could have imagined. I had an idea of this from the moment I decided I wanted to build a tower. I was fortunate enough to get this PC drop. I have a bit of a drinking problem. I wish that it wasn't. Yeah. But here's my nice queen size bed. Or is that king? It's queen, right? Call it a queen bed. Another empty fish tank. And over here, Mitsuko also plays piano with her feet. It's a traveling show she has. I have a few neighbors she'll be going to their houses sometimes too to perform with her feet. She's a massive hit. Her feet are a massive hit. But yeah, you know, sometimes I like to come over here and just sit down, stare at the bookcase, not necessarily read anything, stare at it, and listen to Mitsuko play with her little tippy toes. She's on house arrest, guys. You can't leave. That's my truck, by the way. Well, you know, maybe that little bonus scene I'll throw in there and we'll show you what I did with that. It's nothing special. You guys probably hate it, actually. But here, let's go outside onto my upstairs balcony. God, I love this fire pit. There is a reason why there are 3 of the same fire pit throughout this facility. But yeah, this is, you know, it's a bit small. I wish I had a little more space to work with, but honestly, it's cozy, you know? It fits well. God, man, we really have a bee problem we gotta take care of. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. That's not supposed to be there. Oh, God. I have egg on my face. Yeah, that's supposed to be here. Jesus. Silly me. How could I? Like that. There we go. Much better. Yeah, sometimes I have trouble getting my truck here. You'll see why in a minute. I'm getting a bit thirsty here. Drink some pumpkin soup. All right. So, you can't really get upstairs any further. I'd rather do away with stairs. The stairs are so bulky in this game. Not really necessary. You know, why not just walk up the side of the building, you know? Typically, it's a cardinal sin for me to make something that's obviously such a safety hazard, you know, in my build. I like to incorporate stairs whenever possible, no matter how unbearable the stairs are in this game. When you're working with certain elevations of foundations and stuff. But yeah, this is where I keep my what do you call it? Stargazer, whatever the frack that is. And my kitty cat likes to come up here sometimes to stare outside. But yeah, and go up here. Oh, I have to. Let me just have a drink of that. Here we go. We got my Audra deck, which looks pretty sick. I guess we'll go out there to take a look at it from a distance. And my little mana bus thing that I love. I worked really hard for this. I really like it. And of course, I put this up here because why not? Someone wants to come up here, get themselves a nice little screenshot or something like that. Ooh, that'd be pretty cool, huh? That tree really does a lot for this zone. All right. Well, let's go ahead and jump. Whoa, guys. Woo-wee. Got it down to a science, boy. But yeah, holy cow. Right, guys? I mean, it looks pretty. I work a lot. This has done it's been a lot of hours that went into this build. Real quick, I guess. Oh, okay. Let's try. Let me turn this off. Alright, so my truck, it's not, how do you say it's not rendered in currently? So while we're out here, let's just go ahead and take a nice little outside. Let's spin around the block here. You can see up there my Audra deck. I really like that. Let's try to catch it on its thing. Why is it? Do the thing. Do the thing. There it goes. It's gonna do it. So sick. Okay, I'm in love with that thing. I'm a huge Death Stranding fan. Love Hideo Kojima, all that. I love the devs for taking so much inspiration from Hideo Kojima. It shows. I like it. I mean, they pay a lot of homage to it. So, well, anyways, let's move forward. I feel like, holy cow, it looks so good from out here, right? I don't mean to glaze myself, but like, come on, dude. I worked really hard on this. Oops, sorry. Oh no! Well, alright. Well, okay. That's that. Let's get out of there. Oh, wow, look at that. What happened to my base? Oh, okay, cool. No, we all know that's what happens when you make too much chugga for the jugga. So, yeah. I hope you guys really liked my base. Took a lot of time and effort. I hope I win something. I hope I win some kind of money. That'd be great. You know? The money that I could just put back into the game. You know? Maybe validate all the money and the hours spent building in this game. But, you know, at the end of the day, I actually absolutely love it. It's kind of crazy. I wasn't expecting to enjoy this game this much, but you know, that's it. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and get back to building or something, guys. Yeah. You're still doing that, aren't you? Okay, bye. Yeah, I love this shit. Okay,